Hey, hello. Well, okay, so I just made this whole long video where I've been through all the hives and shown you exactly what was going on, and the queens and the cells and the new brood, and the camera wasn't on. So here we go. So yeah, I started off by saying that today is the second day of the Tracina, and it's the path. But the path, in conjunction with 2, is the path inwards. 2 is the pulling back, the waves retracting before they break. And so with E in the path, it's sort of a pulling inwards on it, and insight, and facing things, and listening to intuition, and moving forward. And that's kind of been what I've been talking about while I've been looking at the hives this morning. Talking about the idea that, well, something that Rush introduced me to, Richard Graves introduced me to back in the day, when he was saying that he knows people who have spent so long loving themselves and cherishing themselves and looking after themselves that they are just so full of love, they can't give it away fast enough. There are things they want to do and want to give and want to add to the world, just out of this abundance of their own heart. And it's so fascinating because I've heard about this, I've been hearing about this for, well, a few years, you know? The new type of person, the type of person who's been able to take the learnings from psychology and from sort of what we've learned about social interaction and loving each other and caring for each other. But I haven't found them before in the flesh. I've just heard about them and heard of people who talked of them. And now I found somebody on YouTube that says, if you identify with me, it's because you have similar energy to me. And I'm thinking, wow, is this true? Could it be that this is more than just a rumor? That there is a groundswell of people. And so yeah, I'm starting today and yesterday, in fact, with this attitude that he suggests of setting out in the morning to have the best day of your life. It's just so great. It makes me feel enthusiastic. It gives me that motivation and that desire to do things. I don't want to just get through this day. Just let me see if I can make it through this day. I've been doing that, and it's been amazing, and it's been helpful. And just getting through the day is sometimes all that I've been able to do. When I've been ready to give up by sort of 7 in the morning, getting to the end of the day has been a huge achievement, and I've been really pleased with it. And now I'm over it. And I'm ready for this new attitude, this new way of looking at life and the world and potential and success and living. This way that we can give away of what we love, give away freely. And Chainsaw Cowboy suggested to me this morning that I do professional production of, voiceovers and scripts, and that's something Doggo's also suggested to me. And I love it, you know, I love it when people say things like that to me, because it seems so validating in the moment when they say it. Oh, I think I'm good. I think I can do something. And then I think about it for a few minutes and I think, yeah, maybe I already know that I could do something. And maybe trying to build a community out of nothing, out of just a few dedicated people who hear a song that nobody else hears. And where is it coming from, the song? Where, Minds Gaming, is the song coming from? Is it coming from the egg, or the world, or the mountain? Or where is it coming from? Okay, so, ramble, waffle. Very interesting, wonderful, best day of my life. I hope you have the best day of your life too. Because, wow, wouldn't that be wonderful? We could intentionally and purposefully craft our world so that every single day is better than the one before. Okay, that would possibly not be in terms of circumstance always, but in terms of attitude, I could definitely see that happening. Okay, thank you for listening. You are wonderful. I hope you have the best day of your life, and I will see you soon. Right, we're jumping back in here, upsetting these ladies again. Alright, so we're fairly busy up the top here. We're going to put a litre. Better to put in a little bit often than a lot and let it ferment. So, just splitting this among 3 hives. This one has more stores than the other ones, so I'm not as worried about this one. Give it a little bit more. Awesome. Okay. Right, ladies. Nom 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 nom. Don't want to drown any bees here. I'm going to try and get it right down to the bottom without spilling any of the bees that are walking up and down the walls. Oops, I got on them. Sorry girls. No, that's what I didn't want to do. Oh well. See, that's often the way. If you mention the thing that you don't want to do, your brain doesn't hear that you don't want to do it. It only hears about the words that you do say. So it's like, oh really? Spill it on the ladies? Okay, we can do that. And have it lighted. Yeah. It's so important. And people are thinking that this is only something that happens with AI, you know, that it's reflecting back to you. But you have to remember that we built this AI on the only way that we understand the world works. So basically we've built a reflection of ourselves. And the mirror neurons that are going crazy in our brains, helping us to imitate each other being, you know, people we can love and trust and rely on, and they have our back. We choose the people that we want to interact with. We choose the people whose ways we want to imitate. I think that's what it means when it says that the two shall become one. You know, you mirror each other. You do the same things. You get up in the morning at the same time. You go off to work at the same time. It's so cute, you know. There's our neighbours just down the road here. They go off to work at about 5 in the morning. First his car goes, and then her car goes. They drive out the gate the same time, every day. They must walk out the house together the same day on their way to work, in separate cars and separate everything. And then she comes back in the afternoon around 3, and he comes back whatever time it is late, 5 or 6 or whatever. It's lovely, Hank, to be able to have a relationship where you are in sync with somebody else's coming and going. You get up together, you go to bed together, you leave the house together, you make decisions together, you build things up together. Alright, 3 hives with syrup, with full open doors, and a final hive on the end. I do not know what's going on. Perhaps all the brood that I put out there has hatched, and it's now a hive full. Or Callum suggests that that hive there that's now so weak swarmed into this and has sort of split itself. Yes. I will carry on monitoring it and see what happens over time. Alright, well, let me get this stuff up. Got stung today by a bee, stung me through my glove. How rude! How rude! Didn't even land on bare flesh. Okay, get this upstairs, give this a wash, put the camera away, and chuck this video up. Alright, and then